Catch the wave. All right, everyone, here we go. We have Hyunwoo in the studio. It's time for K-Talk with Hyunwoo 선생님. How are you?
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. I'm good. I'm very good. Very excited to be here again.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Yes.
Always a great pleasure. And I know today you actually had a nice time outside, didn't you?
As you know, today is a public holiday in Korea.
It
because
is.
It's the Buddha's birthday.
Yep.
And since I wasn't working and nobody else in the office was working, I went to the park to lie down on the grass.
The park. What kind of park? Where? Which park?
By the Han River, there's this iconic riverside park called 여의나루 한강공원. It's by the 여의나루 subway station on line number 5. And there were like hundreds of people. And also, since the sunlight was so strong, so many people had brought their tents to the riverside park.
I think Koreans really like tents. And they like camping and they like setting up their tents and having this kind of small home outside of their house.
Yeah, I don't have a tent myself, so I don't know exactly how much a tent would cost. I have no idea.
Not that expensive. I mean, but you can have some very elaborate, very big tents. But I think the simple ones are quite cheap, affordable.
I think the ones that people use these days are the ones that you can just open the bag and throw in the air, and
it opens.
It will establish itself. So
that's nice.
Yeah, so it was a really nice day outside, and I came here to enjoy a little more radio time with you.
Perfect, and we're always happy, of course, to have Hyunwoo in the studio. For those of you who don't know who Hyunwoo is, he runs a website called talktomeinkorean.com, and he promotes Korean language. He also gives a lot of advice, and he posts many videos. Him and also his whole team, because you have many teachers teaching and also helping people from all over the world.
Yes, and you can learn Korean with us and talk to us in Korean.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
that's amazing. And many people actually are also learning more about Korean culture thanks to you and thanks to our program here. So we do this every single Friday. We come up with this segment called K-Talk with Hyunwoo. We teach you some Korean expressions. That's what we're going to do in the first hour here today. 2 expressions for you. And of course, in the second hour, we will be listening to some of your audio clips, and we have some interesting ones to share. And we will also answer some of your questions. So if they have any questions, they can send them in.
Yes, please leave some messages. Through various forms, channels that you have available for Catch the Wave, and we'll try our best to, answer those questions.
Give you some feedback.
Yes.
So let's go into the first expression for our listeners and our viewers today. What is it?
Okay, this is a fun one.
Okay.
The expression is 뒤통수 치다.
뒤통수 치다. Make sure you look at the drawing. Hyunwoo is a good artist here, and if you look at his drawing, someone is hit hard behind the head. And so, who is who on this drawing? Where am I? Where are you? And where am I?
Don't worry, it's not us in the picture.
Oh, my head hurts. Ouch.
It's someone else entirely. So, 뒤통수 치다 is the expression, and to break it down, you need to know 2 words.
Okay.
뒤통수 is the back of your head.
뒤 means back.
Yes, and 뒤통수 is
the back of your head.
So it's very convenient because in English, you have to say the back of my head, the back of your head. It's like 4 or 5 letters, but it's just one word, 뒤통수.
뒤통수 치다.
치다 is to hit something or someone.
치다, to hit someone. So you're basically hitting someone on the back of his head.
Yes, and that
So what does that mean?
I mean, before even discussing the meaning of it, how would you feel if I just hit you on the back of your head?
I wouldn't feel happy. And
nobody would feel happy, right?
And I wouldn't like it, of course. I would probably hit you back.
I think most people will. So, 뒤통수 치다, literal meaning, again, is to hit someone on the back of someone's head. Like usually really hard. But it can also mean because when someone hits you on the back of your head, you cannot foresee it. You cannot be ready. It's something
you can't even protect yourself.
Yeah, something that happens suddenly.
You can't anticipate. It's a shock. It's a surprise.
Yes, and 뒤통수입니다. The actual usage is to betray someone.
to betray someone. So it's basically like stabbing someone.
Backstabbing.
Yeah, backstabbing, stabbing someone in the back.
Yes. So betrayal, backstabbing can be 뒤통수 치는 것. So a lot of things can be described as the act of 뒤통수 치다. For example, if someone really betrays you in terms of selling you off, or like going to another team, quitting your team and going to another team, like all of a sudden without discussing with you, that is 뒤통수 치다. But at the same time, if I said all these nice things to you, Adrian, and then I went somewhere else and then suddenly spoke really badly of you, that is also some kind of 뒤통수 치다, because I'm betraying you in a way.
Sure, and you wouldn't be able to come here anymore.
I mean, if I do it really, really secretly, and
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. So if Hyunwoo says anything bad about me, please let me know. Okay. No. Okay. So that's 뒤통수 치다. The first expression for you today: backstabbing, basically betraying someone. 뒤통수 치다. So hitting someone back of the head. Literally, that's what this expression means.
Yeah. So you can say things like, I trusted this person, but then 뒤통수 쳤어요. 믿었는데 뒤통수 쳤어요. Or you can also say that you're hit. 맞았어요.
뒤통수 맞았어요.
맞았어요.
Yeah, 맞았어요. You were hit, basically.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. Let's play some music, and then we'll be back for some more talk, everyone. Coming up next is Akdong musicians. We talked about maybe this brother and sister before. Very talented. They're actually, I think, back in Mongolia right now, but they compose their songs, and this is one of their very successful tracks, everyone. This is I Love You.